When I was much younger, someone I knew introduced me to Adopt Me, one of Roblox's largest games at the time. I ended up playing it like everybody else and quit because it got boring. But a few years later, I came back not because of some event or some update, but instead to fulfill an old ambition of mine, a dream I had left unrealized for so long, a vision of empire. Adopt Me is obviously not the kind of game that allows for mega corporations to exist, but they did have money, trade, and player to player payments. And that was all I needed. I got to work brainstorming all kinds of ideas. I eventually came up with the idea of selling houses and trust trading it for other ones. It took a while, but I soon found a good trade, and I went for it. But the 10-year-old I traded with just straight up scammed me and ran off with my investment. So what did I do? I reported them into complete oblivion. I then had to recalibrate my plan, so I sat at my real life desk and just brooded for like 2 days. And then it hit me. The thing I had ignored the whole time. Two things: greed and pets. How it works is that I would furnish a house, trade it for random pets, and sell the pets for a profit. The consumer wins because they get a pet half the normal rate, and I would get a handsome $150 in cash. The catch was that the pet would be completely random. But I didn't have any other solution, so having this plan, I got to work. I furnished a tiny home with the basics and added some decor. Then I rearranged my old shop and didn't spend much on it either, mostly just new colors, very minimalistic. Then I sold the house for pets, which really worked well, with a total profit margin of at least $200. Then I sold the pets via trust trading and public invitations. First, I only had one customer, and then two each server. But at my peak, I normally got 4 to 5 buyers. That's equal to $600 to $750 in 10 minutes. Even better, I could server hop to skip the party cooldown. And with that, I was in business. Finally, after years of ignorance, I finally built my first empire.